Here was the tweet that he actually put out right afterwards in response. He said, can we punch in a little bit? He said, it's officially been a week since I let my wife do a porn with another guy. I felt a little jealous at first, but overall it wasn't a big deal. She's watched me sleep with hundreds of girls and it's never affected our relationship. Sleeping with that gentleman has been amazing for both her career and our business. At Plug Talk Show. Gotcha. Overall, I'm glad we did it, and I'm happy to report that she has... That what?
Her vagina has returned to its original pre-BBC size.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's whatever light that is. We got to figure that out. So good for her that her thing has returned. This feels
like one of those corporate PR statements that companies issue after something absolutely terrible went down, and they don't want to admit how bad it is.
Yes.
And they're like, everything's fine, and we're moving forward. Sorry, I know this is your friend, but it read very stale to me.
Yes.
Like even more than the regret to let her do it.
On behalf of ExxonMobil, the oil spill that killed all those animals in the Pacific, we regret to inform you that I see what you're saying.
We personally talked to the animals that survived, and they don't hate us either. Yeah. So I didn't buy it. Sorry. That's me. Yeah.
Gotcha. Here was Pearl's response, and then we'll let everybody weigh in. I think it's at 6:28, and this is your good friend Pearl, who you have only nice things to say about.
That smile.
That smile that I
think I finally blocked her on Twitter. It was too much.
Wow!
I couldn't handle it.
But you guys got along.
I gave her the Andrew Tate treatment.
You guys got along so well when you were on the show here together. No.
No.
I don't know. I got to do a better job of pissing people off. I'm not mad at anybody. There's a couple of people that are mad at me.
You just got to foment the outrage on your show. Like, we should be hating each other, and you haven't done a good job of that.
Who should be hating each other?
All of us should be fighting.
I think you're
I'm really encouraging you two to hate each other, but you know.
You guys are loving each
How
other.
can anybody hate Intem?
Yes.
Angel out here. Let's sign her up.
I think you're not mad at anybody because you fuck so much. You're just very
You're just too busy, yeah.
Life's too good, bro. Life's too good. I got money, got things going on. I'm going to hate you. Take time on my motherfucking day to hate you. You hate me. I don't care.
Stress free.
A lot of people hate me online. That's fine. Here's Pearl's response, Destiny's best friend.
What trouble we get into when we assume that men and women are equal. This is what we get. Adam thinks because he has no consequences for sleeping around, that she also will have no consequences for sleeping around. And what are the odds she does this right after their wedding? It's just weird timing to me. Adam, I really hope you close this marriage. I really hope you shut down the porn stuff. You know what, honestly, I'm going to
just shut it down. All right, cool. And then
I hate her.
I don't like her either. I would
she's
like
she's single, has no relationship experience, never lived with a guy before.
That girl sucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
Have you ever seen her before?
No.
You've never even heard of Pearl?
Very kickable girl.
True.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So we're doing a good job of getting along here, but hating people you're seeing on the screen. Got it. Yeah. Here's Adam22's tweets, and then we'll open this up for discussion. There's a tweet that he said at, kind of weird, I'm calling me a cuck, so I'm supposed to be offended. I saw the video of my wife getting plowed, and I thought she was pretty hot. And that makes me a cuck, so be it. Got it. Weird. All right, cool. We'll discuss. And then you had one more tweet.
There were a lot more tweets.
There are a lot more tweets.
He tweeted a lot about those.
He has? You have?
He has.
Go to the next tweet, if you don't mind. I wasn't born with the strength that required to let another dude bang my wife. I feel like it emphasizes when I say it. Yeah, bang my wife. Yeah. Half the reason I want to get married is just so I can say, my wife. Anyway,
like
that's just me. Yeah, of course. It takes hours upon hours in the gym to gain this kind of strength. Weak men will never understand it. All right, cool.
Wait, scroll down.
Scroll down? Okay.
Yeah.
No, it don't go.
Oh, we just have a screenshot of the...
What was it?
It's a picture of him bench pressing.
Oh, gotcha.
He's getting strong so you can watch
Got
his
it.
live
Got
fucking
it.
Yeah.
And there's one more picture that he posted out here, and then Destiny. So happy wife, happy life. Here's Full House. Here's Adam22, his wife Lena the Plug, and Mr. BBC putting in that work out there.
Jason Luv.
Who was it?
Jason Luv.
Jason Luv. Of course, Ryan knows his name, first and last name.
Friend of the show.
Great guy, friend of the show.
Yeah.
Awesome. Destiny, you're on the show when he announces this. He's got one of the biggest podcasts in the world, okay? You're a massive influencer. Valuetainment, we're massive. So we're all talking our shit here. What did you think when he told you, yeah, I let my wife get banged out by Mr. Jason Luv out here in these streets. What were your thoughts?
Honestly, it would have been. It wasn't. I would have loved to have been on a show with him without my good friend Crit Mac or Flacco there and had a conversation about it, because I feel like there's a lot of interesting stuff to dive into. I think the stuff that I'm the most interested in are publicly, what is his persona going to become, or what will it look like? Because obviously, especially since it's a black guy and that is a whole other aspect of things, how is that going to play into like his public stuff, his porn stuff? And then a personal conversation, I guess, on how I felt about it would have been really interesting to have too. But we didn't get to really dive into either of those two topics. So.
Yeah, for me, the black guy thing is like 1% of the issue for me.
For a lot of the people in this space, it's like 85% of the issue. It's like an insane, like the BBC.
Call me a traditionalist. Call me old-fashioned. I don't like other dudes banging my wife. I don't know. That's, call me a conservative. What was that? Yeah, exactly. Call me old-fashioned. So, and I get that they kind of have a thing going on. She's brought in other women. They've done their thing together. Listen, I'm no angel. I'm no rookie. I've done things with my exes and other girls. But under no circumstance whatsoever is some other dude banging my wife. What's the, like Harrison Ford, the movie? He stole my wife! Like, anytime I say the word wife, that's
this is true, but you keep in mind, you have to evaluate this from the perspective that he's also fucking like hundreds of women.
I don't care.
Well, of course you would, because you're the guy fucking hundreds of women. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Is there a double standard here? Am I the asshole? Am I the traditional conservative?
I think there is.
That I'm not letting someone bang out my wife?
I think there's
Jason Luv?
I don't
Respect
think
to you, homie,
anyone
by the way.
should bang into, I think if you're married, just stay loyal to who you're married to.
Why are you whispering that shit?
Because it's like...
Speak with your chest, girl.
I'm sorry. It's just like everyone's talking about banging everyone else. But I just think if you're married, that's who you stay with and that's your partner.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like you also got to be very... careful when you talk about people's relationship, because you're not in their relationship. You don't know their dynamics. You don't know the conversations they've had. That whole thing could turn both of them on. Like he tweeted that. Like you can only speak so much from an outside perspective, but you really don't know what's going on within people's personal, actual relationships. I mean, overall, I think if you pick a partner, be loyal to your partner, and whatever terms and conditions you come to, that's your terms and conditions. But here's the thing is, like, when you're in a public eye the way you are, you have to put out tweets and statements to kind of explain certain things that you do, because you become a name. People have questions. And when you become a podcast and a known name where you're giving reliable information and people have questions for you, it's almost like you're obligated to kind of like, this is why and this is what happened.
It's what you signed up for.
It's what you signed up for.
Let me ask this, since this is what you signed up for. You've signed up for this lifestyle, no doubt. Is this sort of the new normal? Is this... hey, we all enjoy watching the freak show? Is this an open marriage? Is this, OnlyFans, and this is kind of how the business model works? What's your perspective?
Okay, here's my take. In the entertainment industry, the ones that get furthest to the top, we're all climbing our way to the top. We want more money, more success, more fame. We're all doing that. Why did Bruce Jenner, Kardashian, obsessed? He was at the top. He was in the biggest, most watched family in the world. He kind of gets trickled out when the divorce happens. Why did he turn into a woman? Because he's fallen, now he's back up. Caitlyn Jenner was the most talked about human being on the planet for a while.
Clout.
Boom. Why does Kanye West, so successful, go on and say the shit that he did? Because we're addicted. We're all getting back to the fucking climbing the mountain. Everything Adam22 does is successful. He's a fucking smart guy. He's hungry and he's a hard worker. Everything he's done. No Jumper, boom, exploded. He was a pro BMXer, exploded. Plug Talk, exploded. Everything he does turns to gold. He's a genius. He says, how do we get this? It was his Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner moment. Okay, babe, it was his idea, guaranteed. He says, this is what we're gonna do.
So you're
gonna fuck the biggest black dick in the industry. It's gonna blow my mind. I'm gonna feel like shit about it. The world's gonna explode, and it did. Fucking genius. They're gonna make millions and millions of dollars. They're the most talked about humans on earth right now. They weren't 2 weeks ago. Genius. Adam22 is a fucking genius. Him and his wife love each other. They're laying in bed reading the memes. Look at this one, baby.
But at some point...
they're so happy.
No, I get it.
He does not care. He doesn't.
So you're saying they did all of this for clout?
Yeah.
For entertainment.
At some
to get
point...
more money, more success. It's genius.
At some point...
Genius.
There's views, there's clicks, there's eyeballs, there's the attention economy, there's being relevant, there's all that. At some point, where are the lines being blurred? At some point, is there just, all right, you are my wife. We're not gonna be doing this. What's the limit? Next thing you know, she's running late and she's got to go to a gangbang orgy or whatever.
Emergency orgy.
You know what?
is the term.
It's business over pleasure all day for Adam, right? So
Really?
business over pleasure. She lets him fuck every week a new top porn star and they fuck a new girl every week. She says, babe, when do I get one? Take it. All good.
Yeah.
If you're full monogamous, so you're not climbing the entertainment ladder, you can have your opinion saying that's crazy. It's not crazy to Adam. He doesn't give a fuck. He's probably let her fuck other guys before, off camera.
Huh.
Probably.
So
Well,
do you
I've
think
said
he
this-
would be okay with a girl who like wasn't part, like maybe she was just more of like a quiet like type of girlfriend who wasn't in the limelight? Do you think that he would pick a girl like that? Because
if he was dating one of those girls, he would never have let her do it. He'd be like, hey, you're my little sweet muffin.
Yeah.
You're riding the Adam train. But they're a team. They're Batman and Robin. Adam and Lena.
She's a porn star by trade too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
See, yeah, to me that's work.
It's all good.
Like it's like we both know the profession that we're in. You okayed it.
Also, I've been on porn sets, and after being on porn sets, I really understand now. It's not cheating. Like I've dated a porn star.
Well, it's like actors.
Not cheating?
It's not.
You consider it cheating?
Of course not.
No,
It's
it's,
work.
Would you consider it cheating?
it's not.
I think it's irrelevant, cheating or not.
Oh,
They
man.
really show up and it's work and
Well-
they fuck and then they're like, okay,
it's like
great job.
actors in sex scenes.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. That's
It's
cheating.
not like fucking
Okay.
someone else.
That's cheating.
Intimacy is what kills
Here's
us.
what I will say, and I'm almost going to contradict myself here for a second. You know how they say there's that phrase that's like, man, you ain't about that life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about that life. No, you ain't about that life.
Right.
Once you make this decision to be about that life,
Yeah.
Right.
just be about that life.
Exactly.
Like I say this to OnlyFans girls, it's like, you've already done the OnlyFans thing. You've already put your stuff out there. You've already made your money. You've been out there. It's like, don't stop now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do your, like,
You're about that life already.
yeah, you're already about that life.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
got-
Everyone knows.
You got the
You're
tap.
on podcasts
Yeah.
talking about you're doing X, Y, and Z. It's like, you about that life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it, baby.
Nobody gives a shit at this point.
To the moon.
So, be very careful before you become about that life.
Yeah.
Right.
Because once you about that life, there's no going back.
You nailed it.
The internet lives forever.
You nailed it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it.
1001 now. baby.
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire SOSCAST, click right here.